Why isn't Africa united? Is the West secretly working against it? This question gets to the very heart of global power, history, and Africa's future. The answer isn't simple, and it's not one-sided. The West does have structural reasons to be cautious about a fully united Africa, but honestly, Africa's biggest obstacle to unity is Africa itself. Both of these things can be true at the same time. Let's break it down without the slogans. So, is the West against African unity? The short answer is not officially, but a truly united, economically and politically sovereign Africa would completely disrupt the existing global power structure. This creates quiet resistance, not open opposition. Imagine a united Africa. We're talking about a bloc with over 1.4 billion people, larger than Europe and the US combined. A bloc like that would no longer be negotiating from a position of weakness. How would this affect Europe and America? Economically, Africa could finally set the terms for its own resources, ending exploitative contracts and demanding that value is added locally. This would mean less cheap access to African resources for the West. Geopolitically, a united Africa could vote as a single bloc at the UN, resist foreign military bases, and refuse to be a pawn in global conflicts. So why doesn't the West just openly oppose it? Because that would look colonial. It's much easier to use soft power, trade agreements, and bilateral deals. Today, divide and deal works better than the old divide and rule. But here's the hard truth. Africa is also its own biggest problem. Nationalism and control over small states give them personal power and opportunities for corruption. Some African leaders fear unity even more than the West does. This is made worse by weak institutions and huge economic inequality between African nations, where smaller states fear being swallowed by giants like Nigeria or South Africa. Africa has unity structures on paper, like the African Union and the new free trade area, but enforcement is weak and national interests always come first. The West reinforces this fragmentation through bilateral deals and by supporting friendly regimes, but this only works because Africa's internal cohesion is so weak. So, is the West afraid of a united Africa? Yes, structurally and economically, but is Africa ready for unity? Not yet, politically or institutionally. The real threat to African unity isn't the West or history alone. It's elite self-interest, weak governance, and a failure to build trust. Africa won't be united because the West allows it. It will be united when Africans decide that unity costs less than division. Unity isn't blocked. It's just unfinished.